Okay, right now the website is live on a temporary site. The address is pixbookdesign.com/OID. I'll give you that address in the comments to this link as well. So when you go there, ask me for a login. I'll give you an account and a password. So when you sign in, you'll come to the album manager, which looks quite empty. That's because you don't have any albums yet. So to create your first album, just enter the name and hit enter. And here are the details about your album. Right now we don't have any pictures in it. We haven't created any spreads, so we don't have any upload button yet. It's being worked on by Christian, another programmer. So you need to have a Dropbox account with your high-res files. So I'm gonna import some photos from my Dropbox account, and it's going to import the thumbnails first, and then it's going to import the high-res file. So while this is happening, I'm going to pause the recording. Okay, we're almost done with the high-res files, and when this import has finished, you'll see that the information about the album has been updated. We have 46 thumbnails, and they also have high-res files, which means that we can export real spreads if we want to. So what you can do now is click on Edit Spreads and get into the designer. And so just to cover the basics, you drag photos into the spread, and if you want to swap two photos, you have to grab one picture by the handle, drag it onto the other one, you see it lights up, and then you let it go and they'll swap places. To enlarge a photo, you zoom either with the mouse wheel or two fingers on your mouse pad, or if you have a Wacom board, there's a scroll bar on the side, and then you can pan around. And as you can see, it's not possible to reveal the hole behind the photo. So and then you click on Save for that first spread. Let's do another one. It's a different bouquet, I know, but so down here you have the templates suggested for these photos, and the first templates are the ones that have exact matches, and later on when you see a square hole, you know these are okay matches, if you're familiar with this terminology from Pro Album Designer. So you can certainly choose one of these templates with square holes, but the picture will be cropped then. But these templates have exact matches. So right, so let's just go with that. Save spread, and let's create a more complicated. Right. You can also flip the layout horizontally or vertically. Swapping we covered, and panning and zooming. One of the few things that doesn't work right now is if you would resize the window now, you would lose the whatever you zoomed into. I'll hope to fix that in the future. So don't resize the window too often. If you want to resize the window, save the spread first, bring it up late again, and then you can resize it. Okay. Right. So another thing you might need to know is how to get rid of a photo on a spread. Let's say I want to get rid of this one here, then well, then you just drag it back to the photo strip. Okay, so when I close here, these two buttons don't work yet. White background, black background, just so you know if you're test driving this. Close this now, and you see we come back here, we created 3 spreads. You can download the project file if you want. Then you get a file called something.oad, prefixed by the album name. This will be useful later for recreating the spreads on your computer. Right now let's export. So you will be able to export in this test version. You can choose Qt 25 by 25, export, and there should be a progress bar. I haven't programmed that yet, so this export section needs a little bit of work. We're back again, and you need to confirm that it's your responsibility to examine the spreads before you do anything. And here you'll see the high-res spreads. Well, let's take a look at the last one instead. So there it is. So let me know if you want to test drive this. We appreciate your feedback. Thank you very much.